Hello, right, okay, so LEL is looming, it's not far away now, and I'm starting to get a little bit anxious, must admit. Who isn't? This will be the longest ride I've ever done. I've been riding as much as I can, subject to work and other things like that getting in the way, as it always does. And I said on one of my previous videos that I'll show you my bike and what I'm carrying on my bike. So this is going to be a quick 10-minute video, all being well. So I'll show you the bike first. There it is. You can see that. It's a Sonda Calibri, it's titanium. It's a medium frame. The bike stock from Alpkicks, they're the people that sell these things, came in at 10 kilos, which for a bike like this I thought was pretty good. That was without pedals or anything like that. What have I got on it? A Charge saddle, seems to be a bit of a favourite amongst Audaxes. Personal thing, I know, but it works for me. I've got a rack on the back. Probably going to keep that with my little bag thingy there. That was £10, that was. I bought it as an interim thing because I didn't know what else to buy till I made my mind up, and I've had it for probably 2 years. Waterproof as well, or rainproof, splashproof should I say. Doesn't seem to let any water in. Got some straps on the top there, which is pretty good. On the back, 2 lights. This is my daylight flashy light, and then this one will be on in the evening. This is a constant, so this will just stay on permanent, no flashing. Mud guards, keep those on even though the weather is set to be good, and that's something else I keep checking as well, the weather. Yeah, keeping a close eye on that. SRAM force group set, hydraulic brakes, mechanical shifters. I prefer mechanical, for being honest. 11 speed, that's a 50-34 chainring, and on the back the cassette is a 11-32. That's good enough for me. That will get me up most climbs that I need to get up. So I have new tyres, new wheels, new cassette, new chain. I put the discs and pads on just the other day, front and back. We've got a dynamo on the front, and that runs my dynamo light, Supernova. That's actually a pretty good light, to be fair. And it runs this as well, this little sine wave thing. I need that because if I want to charge my phone or something of that nature, then this will regulate the current, because that down there is either AC or DC. I can't remember which way around it is, and that just controls that. Stops my phone from getting damaged. My Wahoo there. Obviously I need that. Some aero bars. Not that I'm particularly trying to get aero per se, it's just a change of position. If you've got your hands on here all day, every day for 12-15 hours, it can cause some nerve damage. In fact, I've got that in this hand from a Land's End John O'Groats from last year. So it's just an opportunity to change position every now and then, which I quite like. Handlebar tape, double wrapped, so there's some underneath that as well, just gives it a bit of sponginess, again, to protect my hands. Top tube bag there. I've got a pump, I don't know if you can see that, hooked onto the side of there. 2 bottle cages, room for a couple of bottles. The pedals, SPD pedals. I had these all apart at the weekend, took them to bits, and that was fun trying to put them back together, but I got there in the end. Just clean them, re-grease them, put those back together. Oh yes, new jockey wheels as well. I forgot to put new jockey wheels on. So it's had quite a lot of work done to it, quite a few bits and pieces changed, which is good. So I think that's, oh, and this little mirror here. I don't actually like that. I don't like the way it looks, but the problem is I've got used to it now and I can't seem to ride without it. So that's gonna have to stay on there. So that's the bike. Oh, and a little bell, there you go. Just in case I need that. So there's the bike, there's the rig. That's what I'll be using to do the Land's End, to do the LEL on. And I must admit, I'm getting a little bit nervous. Starting to think about it now. It's all getting quite serious because it's 12 days away. So, oh yes, new wheels. I'll tell you about that. I wasn't going to buy new wheels, but I had to buy new wheels because I did the Dunwich Dynamo ride. And as I came down into Sudbury in the dark, I hit a massive crater of a pothole and I ended up putting a buckle in both wheels and both rims, front and back. I didn't realise that at the time. It wasn't until the next day that I saw it and I thought, oh, bugger. So I managed to get 2 wheels sourced because it's not that easy, especially with the front wheel, because that's dynamo. And you need specialist skills and tools to be able to put a dynamo front wheel together, really. So what am I carrying on the bike? I'll show you. It's all laid out here. There is my sort of windproof, rainproof jacket, my glasses, spare pair of shorts, long gloves, down jacket. I mean, that and that fold down into nothing. Spare pair of socks, emergency blanket thing in case I get stuck out there on the moors or somewhere in the Scottish countryside in the middle of the night. 2 inner tubes, a couple of tyre wraps, spare rear hanger, some glue with some patches, 2 water bottles or bidons if you want to call it that, pair of gloves, try and keep the oil off my hands, a cafe lock, sort of small lock thingy, spare gear cable, a piece of chain with a chain link because you never know, a piece of wire because again, just in case you need it. I've got these as well, tyre levers, and then I've got some tweezers with a bit more cable wrapped around them, multi-tool, penknife, my granddad's penknife, he gave me that years ago, it goes with me everywhere. This here is my bright yellow fluorescent gilet, I'll wear that at night. Earplugs, one and a green one, there you go, why not, different colours. 3 cables to charge my Wahoo. Yeah, my cables, that one's for my GoPro, couple of plasters or band-aids as the American colleagues call it, some ibuprofen and some paracetamol tablets, sun cream, there's some ear pods that I'll stick in my ears if I need to, piece of elastic band, piece of string, leg warmers, arm warmers, a battery pack. In there is some chamois cream, and in there is some Sudocrem. Socks, did I mention the socks? Spare socks. The reason I'll carry that and that on the bike is because if it rains early into the ride, or at any point really, then I want to be able to get changed, because there's nothing worse than having a wet bum and a wet body. Wet bum being the worst part because that's when you end up getting saddle sores. So I want to make sure I can change. Oh, some cash there. I'll also take a card with me as well. And then I'll have some sweet treats. That's just an example of what I'll carry. I'll get some of Wendle's vegan flapjack on the bike as well. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I'm going to be taking. And of course, I'll be bringing you along with me. So I'll make a video, as I usually do, of my rides, especially this one, because this is the big one. And if I seem a bit sort of serious and somber at the moment, that's because every time I think about LEL, I'll be honest with you, it kind of makes me think quite hard. It gets me quite focused. In fact, I spent the whole of a 200-kilometre ride about 2 weeks ago thinking about LEL and what I've got to take with me and what I've got to do. I don't know, just kind of, you get a bit apprehensive about stuff. Well, this one's got me. This one's really got me thinking. So there you go. So yeah, I'll take you along with me, do a few clips along the way, and make a video. And then afterwards, you can sit from the comfort of your home and watch me suffer, I guess. We'll see. I'll be all right. Oh, and in other news, tell you what I do need to tell you. Registration. So I'm going down to Writtle early. I'm going down next Wednesday, and I will be the manager at registration. So I hope you behave yourselves, because if you are going to LEL and you want to register, you've got to get by me first. I'm sorry. Right, okay. I mean, what could go wrong? 2,500 people to get through in 10 hours in one day. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. Yes. The other thing I want to say is if you're going and you want some of Wendle's vegan flapjack, I challenge you, it's the best flapjack you'll ever taste. Then let me know in the comments below. There you go. It's a good trick, isn't it? Gets you to leave a comment. And let me know you want some, and I'll bring some with me. I know there's a few people going. There's going to be Derby Paul, Hello Paul, hope you're all right. And Andy, and I think their crew are going. And Adam Watkins, he's a YouTuber, he's going. So it'd be nice to catch up with Adam if I can, if I see him, should do. And Saddlesaw, it'd be nice to catch up with him. Never met him before, but who knows? Might be able to catch up with him there and have a chat. Perhaps get them on camera. That'd be good, wouldn't it? See how they're suffering, see how they're getting on. But yes, if you want some of Wendle's vegan flapjack, contains nuts though, all right? You've been warned. Then let me know and I'll pack some up and I'll bring some with me and I'll meet you at registration and you can have some of Wendle's flapjack. All right? I think that's it. Oh, I'm riding on Saturday. I'm doing the China run. That's a 200k ride. That'll probably be, no, it won't be my last ride. Or it might be. I'll do that and then on the Monday I might go out and just do a short ride somewhere 50 to 100k. And then that will probably be definitely that's a contradiction. Anyway, that will be my last ride. And then on Wednesday, I'll make my way down to Writtle to go and help out Tim, who's the site manager. And it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Right. See you then. Take care. Yeah, actually, forgot. There are a couple of drop bags. I've got my drop bag at Moulton and Muffet. That seems to be quite a popular spot for everybody. Oh, actually, on my bike, I will also be taking a sleeping bag liner. Because if I don't make it to Moulton or Muffet, then I will want to crash out somewhere. And I just think it's a good idea to have a sleeping bag liner to take with you. And pretty much what you've seen on my floor in my kitchen down there is pretty much going to be a mirror copy image of what you're going to see in a drop bag. I'll have a jersey as well though, shorts, a jersey, a base layer. In fact, no, I'll carry a base layer on my bike, but there'll be a base layer in the drop bag as well, spare pair of socks. I'll replenish my stocks because I'll have some chamois cream and Sudocrem, etc, etc. But yeah, pretty much the same sort of scenario in my drop bags. I think that makes sense. And a towel. There's been a bit of stuff on the internet about towels. Originally they were included, I believe, but now they're not. So you have to pay extra, I think. I don't think it's a lot. Actually, I might just pay for a trowel. I might just pay for a towel. We'll see. But yeah, they're my two drop bags as well. Right, this time I really will say goodbye. See you in a bit.